Zumba. Zumba's the one. Zumba mixed with a bit of merengue and salsa. Those dance moves you will never forget. I'm telling you, okay? Because you got to get the leg work. The leg work is very, very important, okay? Because if you don't know your leg work, then you can say goodbye. Okay? When I say if you're doing Zumba, expect, okay, a proper workout. Can I just say, if you're doing Zumba, you should expect a proper workout. And that is what I got today, okay? The Zumba mixed with the merengue and the salsa and the reggaeton. My God. If you want a full sweaty workout, then I suggest Zumba. Oh my God. And then followed by a swim. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this artist, Molly. I think her name's Molly May. She's from Ghana. She looks like a mixed race Ghanaian singer. I have seen her around, and she currently has a very infectious hit song mixed with Jamaican dancehall called Shake It to the Max. And it's just so simple and so catchy. And I love the promotion that she did using real Ghanaian women doing the dance. You know, the dun, 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 dun. Yeah, very simple beat. And using normal women like in the market, like those women that sell food in the streets of Ghana, like getting them to do the dance for her. And there is a metaphysics, there's something very metaphysical about black women all coming together and dancing because I've studied this. You know, there's power in black women dancing. It releases something, especially to the same beat, to the same dance move. And Molly is single handedly shaking it to the max globally. Like her song is a hit all over the world. She's doing her dance. I love the fact that she's what would be called a fatty girl in Jamaican patois. So she's not like anorexic. She's curvy. So, but I like that, and it goes well with like that particular dance because you've got to have a bit of meat on you to dance like that particular dance. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. You know how it's very catchy and people are doing dances to it. But the most impressive are the everyday black women that are dancing to her song, and I love that she's including them. Again, she just came out of nowhere, so she's another Tyler, mixed race African woman from West Africa. She's like the Tyler version of West Africa, even though she's talented. Um, but she also does highlight normal, everyday black women in the continent. So I like that. I like the song. Um, but she doesn't come out with nonsense about I'm colored. Like who does that? She doesn't say any of that. So I think she seems like a genuinely nice person. Like the song. And she's milking the hell out of it, just like how Tyler milked that water song. That was like won a Grammy. I can see Molly's song also winning a Grammy. So it's clearly somebody from Africa, now Ghana, the next emerging country on the continent. So yeah, um, I just wanted to talk about her particular music, the metaphysics of it all. It's kind of like it's kind of like Congolese. Like the Congolese are known for dancing this particular dance. Congolese and the ancient Egyptians If you look at the statues, they all do that particular hypnotic dance. And it's rooted in Kemetic influence, Kemetic culture, the dances anyway. And that's why I want to talk about, how her dance that's sweeping the world, especially more black people, women doing it. And I think if more black women did it together, there will be, they can see some results in them joining forces and dancing to the same beat. I believe that we do possess a metaphysical power which can ignite an earthquake. It's like communicating with Mother Nature. And that's why particularly it's like it's creating cohesion between other black women. Like we're doing the same dance, but this ish is real. Like, don't knock it off as some sort of trend. Like just because you see Japanese people dancing to it, which they can't anyway because they're too. It just doesn't go for them. But that particular dance is suited for black women because I have seen them do it all ages, and it has a metaphysical power. And I think more of us need to do the dance. We need to get together and do the dance because there's power in our voices and there's power in our dance moves. So Molly May, she is a force to be Molly. She's a force to be reckoned with. I know exactly what she's doing. She is single-handedly uniting black women to use their metaphysical powers through their dance. She knows exactly what she's doing. She believes in her dance, and she has a lot of power. The reason why they put a lot of pressure on black women, make them miserable, so they don't dance. Because when we get together and when we dance, fireworks and that energy causes like a spark. So if you look at you see with the invention of social media, these horrible dating apps where it's designed to make black women be picked last, and they've done everything to whitewash R&B, whitewash the music scene, and just prevent black women from being superstars and singers, so that we don't have that kind of influence, that metaphysical influence that we once did. It's just white girls singing in the same monotone voice. We don't see that like rich, hits that we used to see in the past of black women in music. And then that also, we don't see like black men singing about black women. I mean, the whole point of music, the whole point of black music is to worship the black woman. And these black male artists, rappers, whatever, singers, they're not singing about black women. People like The Weeknd, who's putting white supermodels in his video, part of their deal is that they cannot sing songs about black women. So that's why I feel, we need to reclaim black joy and black music, to the original source, which is the worship of black women. Because if all these old songs, that had metaphysical power during the 60s, 70s, they were all songs designed to worship black women. And those musics are unique for that era. And they're not being created anymore. And that's such a shame because that, our music, black music was so powerful. Like it could actually create a lot of changes. But over the past, I would say, 2 decades, they have really worked hard to make sure our music doesn't have any value whatsoever. The lyrics don't arouse any young people. It's effectively dead. And it's just nice to see Molly trying to mobilize the black youth, the black diaspora, through her music, through her dance, because there is power in metaphysical music. And when Black women are genuinely happy, dancing to music, enjoying themselves, there is something that gets released in the atmosphere that creates an energy. And that's something they want to stop through so many ways. But I think Black women need to start expressing Black joy, purposely dancing, singing, like raising the vibratory frequency. If more of us did that, then we'll see a lot of change, okay? Because our voices have power, just as our dance moves. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video on that.